Hey, this is Matthew with Swordslinger Custom Holsters doing another radio-related video. And this time we're looking at a CB radio antenna called the Antron 99. Some of you may know what I'm talking about. Very popular radio antenna. It's been popular since the 70s. And we see here we have an Antron 99 about 25 feet up in the air with a ground plane kit. And it is up in the air using a flagpole, an extendable flagpole. And it goes all the way down, and then I have a piece of electrical conduit there, concreted into the ground, and then this flagpole here sits in that pipe. And I just put this up, and I did this so it's easy to take down. I'm always worried about lightning, and I still have to ground this to the grounding rod that I have mounted at the bottom. But I'm always worried about lightning, so I want this whole setup to be made where I can take it down in just a minute or two. And I can have this 25-foot radio antenna up and down within like 2 or 3 minutes because of this flagpole mount. So you see here these brackets here. You tighten them up, and you just hoist it on up, and then when you don't want it or you want to take it down completely, you just lower it down. And then if you want to, you can even take the ground radials off, take the antenna apart and put it in a shed. And if you don't want to mess with it for a month or two, you can just pull it out. Or if you're in a real stormy season, you can take it down and just put it up when you want. I don't use the CB radio every day, but when I do, I can just come out here and put it up. And I have several radios that I've used, and with this setup here locally, I can talk between 20 and 40 miles, depending on the mode and depending on the time of day, depending on the conditions. There's a lot of different variables. But the farthest I've talked radio to radio is 40 miles on lower sideband. Consistently, I can take this setup here and I can talk 20 miles away. Base station to base station. Base station to mobile, a little different, just depends on the area, sometimes 10, 15 miles. Just depends on the location where you're at, radio type, and so forth. There's a lot of different variables. And then I just have right now, currently, and this is temporary, I have the coax just running into the house down like that. I don't like that. I want to do it a little bit more professional eventually. And also I'm going to have like a little box down here to where I can disconnect my coax, have like a little waterproof box into the house. So this thing is completely cut off from the house. And like I said, I have a grounding rod down here that I'm going to be attaching to the mast and to up there the antenna. I had one up there, but I have too short of wire. I need to get a little bit longer wire. Do that here today and make it go all the way down. That way it's nice and grounded. That helps, of course, with lightning, but also with your static, the noise floor. Anyway, just wanted to show you that simple 25-foot flagpole with the Antron 99 with ground radials on it. And one thing I want to say is it's pretty straight and it's pretty firm up there. I do want to add some lines down to it, guide lines. That way I can support it. But if it's windy or something, I'm not going to have this up anyway. So as long as it's not going nowhere the way it is now, so that's all I'm really concerned about. So anyway, just wanted to show you that. Thanks for watching.